there, pretty people, and welcome back to Such Pretty. And today I have a review for you guys on the Colourpop Cream Gel Colors and the Colourpop Cream Gel Liners. Now, I'm not the best at product review videos, so bear with me a little bit. I'm going to kind of go over the pros and cons of these products, what I liked about them and what I disliked about them, and at the very end you can decide if you would like to purchase some of your own. So without keeping you guys waiting any longer, let's go ahead and get started. So in today's video, I'm not going to show you guys any swatches, and that's because I have already done swatch videos for each of these products. So if you are interested in just checking out the swatches, I'll go ahead and link those in the description below, as well as in the inslate at the very end of the video. So there are currently 24 shades available in the permanent collection of the gel colors and gel liners. And instead of holding, dropping eyeliners. So instead of holding up all of the gel colors, I'm just gonna kind of hold up the pencils here. Out of all the colors that were available out of the 24 collection, that I bought mostly matte colors, and I brought all of the bright colors. I absolutely love that there's finally like super affordable, colorful eyeliners. So Urban Decay currently goes for $20, and the Inglot gel liners currently go for $14. And even though they have an amazing range of colors, it's definitely nice to have something on the market that is super bright and colorful and affordable. The gel liners go for $5 and the gel colors go for $6. When I first received my package of gel liners, I was absolutely excited. And I don't know if anybody else does this, but the very first thing I do when I receive a new package is that I open it right away and make sure everything is as I ordered it. And that's like to make sure if there's any like broken eyeshadows, if anything's broken, if anything's missing, maybe they threw in something extra. I always like to double check and make sure that everything that I ordered is there. So while I'm unboxing these, opening them out of their packaging, of course the pencils were the easiest, to open. And I had, I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but I actually had a little bit of trouble trying to pull the box apart for the gel colors. And the tabs weren't coming loose, and I was just kind of like, I'm gonna have to rip the box. I hope these are the right colors, because if I have to return them, I'm gonna be so embarrassed because the boxes are torn to shreds. So I had to tear each little box apart. Then, I check out, the pencil. The pencil liner has the color here at the end of the pencil, and in holographic writing, it has the name of the color here. Let's see. As well as where it's made, how much product is in the pencil, and the gel colors say the exact same thing on the bottom of there. Well, if I can show this to you properly. There you go. And I showcase that in the swatch videos as well. But anyways, the pencil liner is, white cap. It's a retractable eyeliner. It also has the color here on the inside of the tube, and you can twist it. It comes up and down, and it's good. But one thing I don't like about these is that they kind of rattle. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me see if I hold it closer to the camera. Hear that? So they kind of rattle. So the product in there is kind of loose, and I'm gonna reference my swatch videos a lot because you'll see a lot of the way that the product performed in that. A lot of the gel pencils, not a lot of them, 3 or 4 of them out of my 17 that I purchased, some of them are broken, because that rattling that I was telling you about, that means the product is kind of loose in there. So somewhere down inside the mechanism, the product itself in its little stick form broke. So, kind of going like this makes the product fall out. But, it's really kind of sticky, so, you just kind of tap it with your finger and it puts it back into place. And for the gel colors, you have to be super, super diligent about making sure these things are closed, because I made the mistake of leaving one open just a tiny bit. Not, I didn't leave it, don't, whatever you do, don't leave the lid off because your product will dry out and it'll be a pain in the A to get to work again, unless you have Durline or some sort of mixing medium. But back to the thing that I was mentioning before, I get off track. The boxes were hard to open, but these were oh my god, like, were they cemented together, molded, melted by the sun? These were some of these, not all of them, but some of them were so hard to open. Like, you know, see, this is easy. I can, you know, just, ta-da, done. Like, I have a little cell phone video because I was talking to Kaylee about it and she's like, show me a video. So I'm going to include that here. And that way you guys can see, like, you can literally hear my hands squeaking, like, on, like, the bottle and the plastic. I could not get them open to save my life. I had to wait for my husband to come home and help me open them. And it was, like, an emotional experience. And I was like, oh my God, what if somebody, you know, like, can't open them themselves? Like, what if somebody doesn't have someone else to open it for them? What if somebody has arthritis or carpal tunnel like I do and they are having trouble opening them? It was a big deal. Anyways, here's that video so you guys can see how I struggled to open these dang things.
Okay, so here I am trying to open these darn things. So this one's already open, so you can see just how, just a little twist, you know, comes open. The other ones, opening them out of the box, like, it is ridiculous. Oh, now it opens. Now it opens. Now that I'm on the damn camera. Okay. Okay, let's just try a different one then. This one I was having trouble with. Maybe the camera magic will help. I'll have to film me opening every single one. Yeah, no, you can, like, yeah, no, I don't know. I cannot. I'm struggling. And I've tried rubber gloves, you know, to try to give me some traction. But no luck. No luck here. I'm a weak human. I can't do it. I can't. Nope. I'm gonna have to get help. I'm gonna have to ask Lance.
See what I was talking about? It was ridiculous. The products themselves are super opaque. If you check out the swatch videos, like I said, I'm gonna reference back to the swatch videos again and again. Some of them did apply really dry. For example, some of the gel liners, when I didn't swatch them on the back of my hand with any primer, I just kind of did, you know, one little swirl back of the hand and, you know, showed off the color of the swatch. So some of them applied kind of patchy, some of them applied super, super creamy, and some my finger kind of dragged on the skin a little bit. Especially the gel colors, you can use them as an eyeshadow base. I definitely recommend trying them as that because, you know, sometimes layering different colors on top of a base of a different color completely changes the whole look of your eyeshadow. Even though they applied smoothly on the skin, they glided nice, there was no tugging, but some of them still had like a dry texture. So as I mentioned before, layering this product will definitely help build it to full opacity. I think gel liners are the best for creating like your wing liner. Like, you would definitely have to use a brush to make the wing liner, but if you prefer pencil as well, there's definitely that option. And you definitely want to work quick with these. And the same goes for the pencils because they're kind of similar to the Urban Decay eyeliners in the sense that once you apply the product to wherever you're applying it, it is going to start setting. So say example, you are taking either product to your lower lash line, or you're making like a smoky wing liner or a colored base. With either product, you want to move quick. Start blending, start smudging, get your work done quick, Like, don't apply here and then go back and then go back. Apply it, start working. Apply it, start working. You know, you want to get your stuff done quick because then it'll set, it'll dry, and then it can be a little difficult to work with. I have a really, really oily skin. Both products have performed pretty well on my eyelids. I always wear a base eyeshadow on top of my primer, and then I apply all of my products. So for me, with my super oily lids, that's the technique that I use to help keep the oil like in control. Applying this on top of the base shadow and the primer, they stayed. They absolutely stayed. They didn't budge until it was time to take them off. And the same goes for the waterline. Personally, I don't like to use gel colors on my waterline. I much prefer the pencil. I definitely went over a couple of times just to make sure it was completely opaque, but I didn't have to set with an eyeshadow to make sure it would stay in place. But no matter what you decide to use, it is definitely going to stay in place. I've also heard a few people say that if you have super watery eyes, that it'll kind of move the product around. And I'm someone who has super watery eyes. That's usually why I don't tightline or put color on my waterline. But I've actually haven't had any trouble with these. They've stayed in place and they've cooperated with me, and now I have tons of fun looks planned with these bright colors, and I'm super excited for those. So I definitely recommend checking these out. So in conclusion, my pros are that they're affordable, they're colorful, they're opaque, they come in 2 different formulas. So if you prefer like the creamy gel formula over pencil form, you definitely have options. All the shades are available in either the pencil or the gel. Cons is definitely some of the dry texture, but it's nothing that can't be fixed with just a little bit of TLC. It sucks that some of the pencil liners break in the mechanism, and it sucks that if you are in a rush and you happen to forget to put your lid on your gel liner, you're kind of screwed. But if you think about it, if something does happen to your gel liner, they're only $6. You know, it's not like, you know, you wasted $50 on a product. You have the option to purchase these again, especially since they're permanent. So that is it for my horrible review. As I mentioned, I'm pretty bad at giving reviews. And just as a little refresher, the gel liners go for $5 and the gel colors currently go for $6. And be sure to check out the swatch videos to see some of the colors of these, and let me know down in the comments below if you are thinking about purchasing some of these or if you already have, and what you think about the product yourself. Otherwise, I hope you guys like what you saw here today. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you here for future videos. And until next time, guys, I'll see ya. Bye. Let's do this to the camera.